I'm in pain.
Your love is rated X. That means you're extra, extraordinary.
I'm really not nervous. Other people are projecting their nerves onto me, but I'm doing fine. I'm chilling. I have these mattresses set up on my floor just in case I can't make it up the stairs to my loft bed when I come home. And yes, I do still have my loft bed from when I was 10 years old. But I don't know. I think it's going to be totally fine. I had to change my shirt because my mom didn't like it. She's up there. We're going in for surgery. I'm actually doing totally okay. The main thing I'm supposed to do is to use this ice pack. That's supposed to keep the swelling down. The swelling's supposed to be the worst over the first 3 days. And I have all kinds of drugs that I'm supposed to take, but I don't really want to take those. The pain is not that bad. Putting a little pressure in my mouth with the gauze helped to stop the bleeding. Other than that, it hasn't really been a painful thing. I got home and I slept in that bed for about 4 or 5 hours. And my first little hour of sleeping, I was on my side, so I can feel that there's fluid over on this side of my jaw, which is, weird. The doctor said I was very, very funny, which, as we know, is all I was going for. Well, that was not at all like David Ashford-Dentis.
Is this real life?
Pretty lackluster. They told me I talked too much. I was more talking to him the whole time out of nerves, more than anything else. My mom did a really successful job of making me really nervous right before it started. I started talking to the doctor about all sorts of dumb shit. He's asking me about drugs, and I was making jokes to him, even though I knew I hadn't taken any of the things that he was asking about, and he seemed to get they were jokes. But then afterwards, my mom says that I was just talking nonstop, and everyone was getting pissed at me because the gauze kept falling out, but I just wanted to chat so much. Ada! Come talk to me on my vlog.
Whose bed is this?
We set it up for me. What were you saying I said to you when I got home?
I don't remember it.
It was this morning. What are you talking about? Mom was
I know.
Mom was getting mad at me for talking too much.
Okay, you were talking a lot about nothingness. Asking her, about the procedure, but in just the least coherent way. And then you kept talking, and Mom was like, stop talking, because you're not supposed to be talking when you have the gauze in your mouth, because your mouth is bleeding. And you were like, no, Mom, I'm clamping while I talk.
So here's my logic. By the time we got home, I thought I'd figured out how I could hold the gauze on the sides of my mouth, and then kind of talk through my teeth, so that people could still kind of understand me, but I wouldn't fuck with the gauze.
I understood the logic,
but I think
but it
that
wasn't
I was
working.
Not fully coherent when I was talking, and then the added nonsense of me clamping my teeth made me just sound like a crazy person.
Yeah, and then you came into my room, and you started complaining about how cold it was. I didn't tell you this before. You, complained about how cold it was in my room, and I was like, so go to your room and, go to sleep.
I don't remember that at all.
And you, asked me a question about my sheets or something. And then Mom had to go to Rite Aid to get you gauze or something like
about
that.
About your sheets?
Yeah, you said something about my sheets, because I have new sheets on my bed. You were like, do you like your new sheets? Something like that. I was like...
Yeah, that I don't remember.
And then Mom was downstairs and she screamed at me because she thought I was talking to you. Do you remember that? She was like, don't talk to him. He's not allowed to talk. That. And I was like, I'm not talking. He's talking. I'm not responding. She was like, you can't respond. And then you came in again with the, I'm clamping.
To be fair, I was clamping.
So I made you go to your room and just stop. You tried to come out at once, and I just was like, stay in your room.
What did Mom tell you about, like, me being at the doctor
She
today?
just said you're the most annoying person ever. Like.
So the doctor said I was funny, but my mother said I was annoying.
No, she said that the doctor said you were hilarious, but especially in the cab, what she said.
Yes, you can go left on Atlantic.
Was that you just kept talking and like she was telling you not to talk? Well, this is kind of what you said too, is you weren't talking about random stuff. Like you weren't bringing up things so that you sounded like you were completely out of it. You were talking about the procedure, so you seemed like you were okay.
I was just curious.
But you weren't listening to her when she told you to stop talking.
The cab driver kept peering back, and I'm sure at this point I had blood all around my
That's what
mouth.
she said.
He was not having it. I think like jacked up the fare a little bit. Were you a part of buying some soft foods? Did you go with Mom?
No, I didn't go with her, but I did put them in the fridge for you because I thought that'd be more pleasant.
What were some of the things we got?
Oh, we got applesauce, but I wanted her to get Go-Go Squeeze.
What is Go-Go Squeeze?
It's like for little kids.
I never had Go-Go Squeeze.
Yeah, me neither. But that's what I want it now. We got unsweetened applesauce.
Yeah,
for
it
him.
tastes like mushy, rotten
It's
apples.
so good. I love it. I put that in the fridge because I thought it'd be gross if it was warm.
That's the truth.
And then we got you chicken noodle soup. But if you don't eat that, no one's gonna eat it.
I'm planning to eat it at some point. In case you don't know, I'm the only one in my family who eats meat now, so.
Except our dad.
I don't know,
He
I
won't
just-
want to eat that.
According to the internet, chicken noodle soup is really good.
Yogurt. Yeah, I ate one of those. for
What?
breakfast. Real?
You-
I forgot that you were getting
Next
this
time you want
procedure.
yogurt, it's this simple. You just get them to pull 4 teeth out of your mouth.
Exactly.
Hurts like hell. Then you get home and you eat the yogurt.
Oh, we got you a naked drink. Oh,
Boom. In case you didn't know, this is actually a sponsored video. But in case you also didn't know, this freaking thing won't focus.
you're bleeding. It's kind of nasty.
Yeah,
Oh,
blood is
actually-
gross.
I don't know what else. You kind of just slept.
The main things I was talking to the doctor about, he asked me where I went to school. All I could think of was where I went to high school. I just came up with it in my head of where I go to college, and I was like, boom. And I said it to him. I think like maybe 1 second had passed, but it felt like
So long.
I was asking about all the different drugs that I might have taken, but really he just wanted to know about cocaine. And I was like, he only asked me once. I was like, yeah, I'm starting to feel like I'm gonna go to sleep. And he said, you haven't been doing cocaine, have you? And I was like, is this the moment that you're gonna ask me that? He was like, oh, well, it would really like not mesh well with the medicine. And I was like, okay.
Well, it's a little too late.
I was like, okay, no. And then I'm like really starting to fall asleep. And the last thing I remember saying to him, I just went, oh my God, there's so many other things you could have asked me about. I guess we'll see. And he laughed at that, which was good because I was kidding. I kind of feel like I was awake the whole time. 40 minutes passed and it felt like 35 minutes had passed. So there was a little bit where I was asleep. So I remember him being like making the first kind of cut into my gum. Like area between the tooth and my gum. At doctors, they always say, just tell me if you feel pain. And I never say that I feel pain. I will sit there and endure
strong boy.
an unimaginable amount of pain. Not because I'm a strong boy, but because I
don't wanna, like-
It's too awkward, right?
Yeah, it's awkward. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to burden them, I guess.
I can't do it.
I don't want to
I don't
have to
wanna
make them,
Fuck up their job.
yeah, like do more for me.
But so I was drugged and I just went, hey. And I said it in a really calm voice too. I go, hey, I just think I should let you know that hurt a little bit. Fell asleep. But then I remember him taking the last tooth out and going, that's all of them. Then they just had me sit there in the room for a while. And I was trying to like get my phone out and see how long it had been. I actually took a great selfie when I whipped my phone out. Here. So here's the $1 million question. Are you excited to get your wisdom teeth out?
Yeah.
It's not like...
See, what I said is
she wants it to be like David after a dentist when you're like, ah.
Why is this happening to me?
You have to have your wisdom teeth out?
I think I'm going to have my wisdom teeth. They said
Ooh,
that
yeah.
I'm probably going to because you and I have the same
Mouth.
mouth.
Yeah, anything else?
Nothing else.
Crushed it. Thanks for your help. Sorry if I was annoying.
It was funny.
16-year-old sister. Jet setter. Where are you off to next week?
The Bahamas.
Oh my God. She just got back from somewhere and she's going off to the Bahamas. Meanwhile, I'm here. I have a feeling that when I watch back all this footage, it's going to be minimally coherent. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you for watching. I didn't want to be one of those people who makes videos and says stuff like this video or subscribe or whatever, but like, if you genuinely did like this video, like it. And if you have enjoyed the videos I'm starting to do, consider subscribing. I feel like that's the best way I can do it. Other than that, thanks again, and I'll see you next time.